Hey y'all, today we're going to be talking about how to determine the proper size for a training collar for your dog. So specifically, these are the training collars we recommend and what we use. This is a Herm-Springer Fur Saver training collar. All right, so this, what we're going to talk about sizing wise is going to apply specifically to these, but it'd be pretty general to any kind of choke chain style of collar. So what I've got is a measuring tape. These Herm-Springers you can order online. So as far as I know, we don't have a local store that you can go to just size. So you do have to kind of do some measuring. So what we're going to measure here is the longest part of our dog's head. All right, so if we use this measuring tape, it's about at a 19. All right, and I'm not doing it super tight. I'm allowing a little bit of leeway. It's about a 19. You want to make sure your collar can slide over the ears, that kind of stuff. So at a 19, we're going to be looking at getting something 1 to 2 inches a little bit bigger than that. Right, so I do have I've got a 20 inch and then a 22 inch here. Right, so you can kind of see the difference here. And obviously, so like this is 20 inches. Once we put it together in our circumference, we're losing a little bit because we put it together, right? So this would slide on, and so you guys can kind of see this does fit over the ears. It's a little bit tight, right? So not a whole lot of slack. This can work, and this is doable, but I'm probably going to prefer something a little bit bigger. So we're going to go from this 20 to the 22 here. All right, so we slide it over. Got a little bit more room there. A little bit more slack, right? So this would be the end that we're clipping our leash to, right? So we can easily take it on, put it on and take it off, right? So that's probably the one that I would go with. But that's how you're going to pretty much size it up. Things to consider are these don't have clips, right? So it literally slides on, slides off. So if you're sizing this for a puppy that's going to get bigger, like you've got a bully breed or something like that, that's a big-headed dog, you are going to have to check this fitment. You don't want it to get to the point, it can get to the point where it's usable on the neck, but then it gets too tight to take off of their head, right? So you do want to always just kind of monitor the fitment of this as your puppy grows. If your dog's full grown, not an issue. If you do decide to get a similar chain style collar from something like PetSmart or something like that, the measurements might be a little bit different because the links aren't going to be quite as big. So I would recommend just going into the store, but you're going to do the same principle here. Grab whatever size you're looking at, size it on. You don't want it to be way big, and then obviously you don't want it to be super tight or anything like that. So that's how we would size the proper fitment for a training collar.